After deliberating for less than 11 hours, a jury in Orlando finds Casey Anthony not guilty of killing her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee. Good evening, I'm Michael Williams.
And I'm Shannon Cake. Thanks so much for staying with us tonight. Here is the breakdown of this verdict today. First-degree murder, not guilty. Aggravated manslaughter, not guilty. Aggravated child abuse, not guilty. Casey Anthony was found guilty on 4 counts of providing false information to law enforcement officials.
Jay Gray begins our team coverage.
She has more tonight from outside the Orlando courthouse.
As to the charge of first-degree murder, verdict as to count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
After deliberating 10 hours and 44 minutes over a day and a half, the jury of 5 men and 7 women made its decision just before 2 this afternoon, telling the court and the world they did not believe Casey Anthony killed her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee.
As to the charge of aggravated child abuse, verdict as to count 2. We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. As to the charge of aggravated manslaughter of a child, verdict as to count 3. We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
Casey Anthony broke down, crying, hugging her attorneys, at one point mouthing the words, "Thank you." Prosecutors sat in stunned silence as the defense team celebrated, Anthony smiling openly for the first time in front of the jury.
Casey did not murder Kaylee. It's that simple. And today, our system of justice has not dishonored her memory by a false conviction.
She was found guilty on 4 lesser counts of providing false information to a law officer. The maximum sentence for those offenses is 4 years, and she will likely get credit for the 3 years she's already served waiting for trial. The decision marks the end of a trial that lasted more than 6 weeks, a tragedy that stretched out over 3 years. Kaylee first thought to be missing until 6 months later when her remains were found in this wooded swamp near her grandparents' home. For investigators, the grisly discovery sealed their case against her mom. The evidence from their investigation, all circumstantial and more than 400 items. The testimony from dozens of witnesses, all played out in courtroom 23, leaving an impression on the jury that for the first time was made public this afternoon. Casey Anthony not guilty in the death of her little girl. Casey Anthony remains in custody this evening. Sentencing is set for Thursday morning on the 4 guilty charges, with the very real possibility that she could be out and free by the afternoon. Jay Gray, NBC News, Orlando.